Yeah, hi, this is Sean Hackerman from Specialist Accounting Solutions on Monday, the 23rd of March. The British Business Bank published an FAQ document today, and I just wanted to run through that very briefly in this video. The first thing to say in terms of timings is that the scheme is now live on today, 23rd of March, and will run for the next 6 months. The second point to note is that the government had said it will pick up the tab for the first 12 months of interest payments and any fees levied by the lenders. So that in theory should cover arrangement fees and also early repayment charges, although there have been a number of lenders who've said they will not charge those kind of fees on this type of loan scheme. Moving on to eligibility, so your business needs to be UK based in its business activity with an annual turnover of no more than 45 million. For those of you with an eye for detail, you probably have noticed that that limit went up from 41 million from a few days ago. Probably harks back to the old, in inverted commas, old enterprise finance guarantee schemes, which had a limit of 41 million. In terms of the borrowing proposal, you actually need to show that your business was viable before this COVID-19 pandemic hit the business, and you need to show that you can trade out of the short to medium term difficulties that will be hitting the business right now, as it were. So I think when you're showing the numbers in your forecast, you obviously over time will want to demonstrate that you'll be reaching levels of sales and business performance that were prevalent before the pandemic hit, so you can service the level of debt going forward. In terms of the actual security, the loans are in theory unsecured on amounts below 250,000. For facilities over 250,000, there's this sentence here which says, for facilities above 250,000, it requires the lender to establish a lack or absence of security to the business using a CBILS. So in theory, what that means is if the business does have a security, so for example, or an asset for security, so say for instance, a property on the balance sheet that could be covered or could be used as security for the loan, then you will not, I repeat, not be able to access this loan scheme. If in terms of the principal private residence, so in other words, can the bank touch my home? That is specifically excluded, so it cannot be taken as security under this scheme. This is just another sentence reiterating the point that the business needs to be viable, were it not for the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. In terms of other businesses that are eligible for the scheme, it covers freelancers and also sole traders, and so there's this sentence here that makes that point. In terms of actually finding out of who covers this scheme, there's a very handy page which can be accessed here, and that shows you all the accredited lenders. So say for example, if you were based in the southeast and you wanted to have a term loan, then your list of lenders is shown here. I strongly recommend that you approach your house bank first when you apply for this scheme. So in other words, if you're banking with these guys, then apply to these guys first rather than those guys, and vice versa. So I hope this helps, and please drop me a message if you need any more support. Many thanks.